What's up guys, Tim Little. Welcome back to Tactical Bassin'. Today's video, I'm out here pond fishing, doing some bank fishing with my buddy Casey out here on a pond. Never been here before. In fact, Casey's never been here before, but we were told there's bass in it. Let's go try and catch them. So the first time I show up to a pond, I typically look for a dam. Usually that's going to be the deepest part of the pond. Looking out here, this is probably a couple acre pond. Got a feeder here, that's a good sign. Aluminum boat, but haven't seen a fish yet. But typically I'm looking for the deepest water. I'll usually start there, check it and see if there's grass lines, surface grass. Doesn't look like it too much. Got some cattails over here, maybe a brush pile in the middle. But probably gonna start out with some top water, maybe a frog, a wake bait, something like that, and then downsize, go finesse if I need to. All right, got the backpack. We got some hooks, buzz bait, got some swim baits. What else did I bring? Got the pond box, got some frogs, glide bait, top water, whopper plopper, swim jigs, chatterbaits, jigs, frogs, just kind of a hodgepodge of stuff, but let's go try and catch a bass. We got a frog, a wake bait, and a fluke. We'll make some adjustments if those don't work, but let's go for our first cast. Oh, Casey's on. Top water? Top water. Nice. Looks like a good fish. That's a good one. Is that like 4 pounds? Yeah, about 4 pounds. Nice. Well, we know there's bass in here. Oh, yeah. Missed him on the frog, dang it. Get it. Missed him on the frog. Yep. We are on the board. Thanks, dude. Now I know why I missed the frog. So I'm kind of burning through this pond real quick just to walk the shoreline and see if there's any key features that stand out. And what I've noticed so far is over there where Casey and I started, it was really shallow, and it went for quite a while. Over here, it's fairly deep. Gets deeper pretty close to the shore. So gonna finish making my way around the pond and then make some adjustments, maybe go subsurface with a shaky head, chatterbait, something like that, and hopefully pick up some of these fish that aren't committing to the topwater. Oh, smoked it right there. That was a nice one. Oh, just got cracked on the glide. All right, had to go a little deeper, tying a chatterbait. Thanks, dude. Got it. Oh, came off. So what I've noticed, did one quick lap around throwing the top water. Like I said earlier, it's a lot steeper of a bank over here. This is the dam, kind of see over here. So this is gonna be the deepest part of the pond. Went ahead and put on a chatterbait, something that I could fish a little bit slower, a little bit deeper to figure out how deep this pond actually is. And caught a decent one on it. Had a couple more short strikes. I think they're those little 6 to 8 inch bass, but still looking for that good one. Yep. Right on the shoreline. Nothing out deep yet. Thanks, bud. So out here in the middle where I thought it was deep, using this chatterbait, I can count it down and see how deep it is. It's not as deep as we thought. It's only about maybe 8-9 feet. Seen a lot of little guys cruising, but Casey caught that like 4-pounder right off the bat on topwater out kind of in the middle. Hopefully get some bigger bites. Got him on top water. Thanks, dude. Had to slow down a little bit. See if we can get him on something a little bit different. That was the third cast with a popper and caught one. Sometimes these ponds come out just before dark. So much fun to throw top water. They don't even have to be 4-pounders, just little 1.5 pounders. Eating top water is so much fun. It's when the bluegill get active, all the bait, all the little insects and stuff on the surface. Bluegill come up and you can have a blast catching them on top water. This is a beautiful pond. Casey's over there talking to the owner, and I guess he's got some stuff sunk certain spots. Probably would have been good information to know when we first started, but still catching fish. I've been out here a couple hours. It's starting to get dark, but hopefully we can catch a couple more before it gets too dark to film. Just working this topwater super slow. Just like that. Thanks, bud. Like I said, they don't have to be 4-pounders, but catching them on topwater is fun. Thanks, dude. This brings you back to the roots. Those of you guys that follow the channel for a while know that I grew up pond fishing, didn't have a boat or anything like that. And thanks, bud. Get out here and no electronics, just you and the pond, and so much fun. Oh. Oh, fish is right there. Come here, dude. Look at the size of this little guy. Thanks, bud. Little guy. Set the hook and threw him into the cattails, and then the bait got hung up, but we got him. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there. Had a great time this evening out on the pond. Again, just brings me back to the roots. It's not about always catching giants, just getting out here and just fun fishing, trying to figure it out. You know, this pond particularly didn't have much grass at all. Sounds like the owner kind of treats it for grass, but right off the bat, Casey stuck one that was close to 4 pounds. It was a nice fish, definitely the biggest fish of the day. The biggest fish I have is probably 2.25, something like that. But start off with the big bait, the wake bait, hoping to get a big bite. You know, when you come to the pond like this, it's a beautiful pond. Look at this thing. Beautiful pond. You don't know if it's got 8 inchers or 8-pounders in it. So started with a big bait, kind of worked my way around. It's really important when you fish a new pond to not spend too much time in one spot. You want to get around, kind of see it. I saw that this bank over here, the dam side, was definitely deeper The pond is down about 1 foot to 2 foot. So out in the middle, when I was counting down that chatterbait later on when I switched to it, it was only about 8 to 10 feet deep, it seemed like. Missed one on the glide bait out there. I don't know if it was a 6-incher or a 4-pounder. Just smoked it and just came unhooked, but I missed a bunch on the underspin and the chatterbait. I think it was just little guys, but Casey just never moved. He sat over here right where he started, right at the feeder, which makes a lot of sense, right? And he caught, I don't know, 8 or 10 fish, but he definitely caught the big fish of the day, and caught a couple other nice ones, probably 2 to 3 pounders. But again, thanks Casey for letting me come out and join you on your buddy's pond. Had a great time. Again, it's not always about catching giants. Sometimes it's just getting out, getting off the boat, getting away from the electronics, and just coming back to the roots. Walking, you know, I had to go in the water over here with that last little guy on the popper. Just walking, listening to nature and catching fish out of a pond just brings me back to my childhood, and just so much fun to sometimes simplify fishing and come out and just pond fish. I'll link the baits down below in the video description, but for the most part, when you're pond fishing, a topwater bait, a fluke, some kind of worm like a shaky head, or a wacky rigged stick bait, yum dinger, Senko, something like that, and then an underspin and a swim bait. So threw all those different baits today and had the best luck on the little popper towards the end as we got low light, and then the chatterbait. So again, had a blast out there. If you guys like pond fishing videos, give us a like. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys on the next video.